If you don't know, now you know. Slayr is like my top one artist of all time. That's my personal favorite artist. I'm not saying he's the best. I'm not saying he's the greatest of all time. He is my favorite artist of all time. Okay? Mine. I'll preface that before, anyone gets on my case. All right? I love how experimental he is, how different he is from most artists because he's always trying new things. But what if, right, being so different, trying new things, sampling something you've never sampled before, backfires in the worst way possible? Recently, with Slayr's new release of Birdbrain, a song that makes a direct reference to Teto without it being ad-libs, because this isn't the first time he's included Vocaloid in his music. A newfound wave of hatred has been spread about lots and lots of people being openly racist, along with the burger notion being perpetuated once again. Which I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me, but that's not the point of today's video. Just give me a moment.
Slayr addresses the reception of his new song Keep Me Going, aka Birdbrain, on Twitter. In a new series of tweets, he addresses the fact that the new album Fabula Nova is gonna not have samples and gonna sound nothing like this, saying, "Done sampling that type of stuff. I don't know why people gotta be racist, and then y'all confuse that with my actual fans. That's enough." Also saying that this song genuinely opened the gateway to hell space. He then proceeded to call out the general consensus in the scene, saying that it feels like every time he does something, it feels like it just attracts nothing but negativity towards him. And it feels like he's just giving people more ammo. He also addressed the general burger music thing, saying that if he tries to be underground, it's burger music and it's too generic. But if he tries not to be underground, he thinks he's bigger than the program. In these next few tweets, he then addressed the underground blogs, saying that people just bait every drop for engagement and money. Later saying that every time someone drops, it feels like it's always, what do you think about this? Who does it sound like? This or that, and comparing people's just lives in general. In my opinion, these are definitely valid criticisms. I 100% agree. I do think the engagement bait is getting out of hand. I do also feel like the scene sometimes doesn't really know what they want, and I hate the fact that he feels like it's limiting him from creating what he actually wants to create. What do you guys think about these takes? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, follow for more updates.
All right, thank you. It's Marky. All right, so my whole thing is, when you're an artist or a creator, especially when you're starting out young, like in Slayr's case, the music that you want to make, it can be unique, creative, or something similar to what you grew up listening to, kind of like how Lil Tecca was. Now, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, right? You cannot like music, but it gets to a point where you're starting out trends and movements, hate trains, all that, to directly impact the very human and hardworking creator. Like, this person, Slayr, is an actual human being with feelings who works hard to create music for people to enjoy. You're not guaranteed to like it, and nobody's telling you to. So if you don't, and you have your own reason why, good. Go ahead. You don't have to engage with the music, the song. Slayr has a large and loud group of supporters, but they're being overshadowed by the sheer amount of hate that he gets from all sides. People from the underground, people out of the underground. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. People who don't even listen to music probably hate on that nigga. It's crazy. It's crazy. Unnecessary hate, lack of constructive criticism may actually impact workflow. People understand this, and they still do it anyway, and I don't get why. It doesn't serve any purpose. What do you gain from sitting on a nigga that makes music? You may not like the music. You may not understand why people like the music. That doesn't mean that you have the right to destroy its reputation. And I believe Slayr made a comment on this already, but there are certain people in his fan base that he doesn't even call his fans because they act or move a certain way in which he doesn't really rock with.
This is the problem when something gets too popular, too out of its niche, too out of its bubble. People just love to hate on anything, especially on something they deem weird or whatever. And specifically, I'm talking about Slayr's remixing of, or sampling of, Birdbrain, and he made a new song called Keep Me Going at least a few days ago. It's been teased for a long while until Jamie actually gave permission for him to actually sample it and release it. And people love to hate on it. A lot of these, I don't want to say normies, but you know what I mean, people who don't listen to Vocaloid, or even people who listen to UG just don't even like the song. But a lot of people who listen to Vocaloid, like 10 to actually like the song. A lot of people, it's getting a lot of traction with it on the internet, on TikTok, on Twitter, and people just love, like, people are starting to like the song because a lot of people, Birdbrains are very much beloved. I personally think Birdbrain is a pretty good song. It like scratches a certain part of my brain that I just absolutely love. And Slayr himself, he's alright. I'm not gonna act like I'm the biggest blazer of them all. I'm not gonna act like he's one of my favorite artists. He's really not. But Slayr himself is pretty good. But this song, you should really like. He mixed it so perfectly. He hit certain type of tunes that he really hit, like synthesized with the synthesizer. And by the way, also before anybody starts talking about, Teto is not a Vocaloid. She's not a Vocaloid. She's actually a Utao. Shut your lame ass up. Please get on my comment section. Anyway, now that you've erased your comment, like, people just love to hate on anything, and this is why a lot of problems with. You don't like to mix your audiences a lot of times, and that's just a big problem with the creators, is they try to do things that are out of their niche or whatever, and they try to get out there and grab towards things that they personally like, but their audience just doesn't fuck with it because their audience only likes certain things. Like, I'm sorry, the underground community fucking blows. I hate, like, the underground community. I hate interacting with anybody that likes UG music or whatever, because some of them are cool, but a lot of them are just assholes. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, even Slayr's own fans are like dicks to him, so they just keep calling him fat and a loser. And people keep calling Slayr music burger music. It's like, I don't even know how that shit started, bro. Like,
what is there left to say? Like, I dead agree with everything he had to say, because restricting someone's creative nature is so bummy. They're trying new things, trying to experiment. It's like taking an artist, somebody who actually loves to draw, right, and then limiting them to drawing a certain thing, and if they don't draw that certain thing, then they're like irrelevant. Or comic artists, manga creators, they want to make different stories. Something, say they got a passion for writing, right, and they're capable of drawing, and they make this really cool action manga, right, it's over with, and then they fall into obscurity because they wanted to try making a romance manga or a romance comic. That to me feels so stupid. People are know you for one thing, right, and when you deviate from it or try to make something different, right, something that you feel proud of, you can't do it because you were too successful for the first time, and it's like, oh, now you switch things up and you don't know what you're doing anymore, or nobody likes you anymore. It's not even like you made a bad decision, you're a bad person per se. You just did something different. People didn't like it. I mean, people hate it, and it's not even bad. The music he makes isn't bad, right? The story itself isn't bad. People just feel like hating. That's kind of the point that I'm getting towards. It feels unwarranted. You ask people for a reason and they don't give you one. Instead, they'll insult the guy, throw out ad hominems or something. Oh, he's big. Blow up wasn't warranted, right? He didn't deserve it. They'll call it burger music. They'll say that it's rage slop, which I've only recently heard of. I don't listen to underground artists aside from like Slayr. And even then, I don't even think he's underground anymore because he's pretty popular. Like, he's the talk of the town for the wrong reasons. He's very open about like the things that he enjoys. You can hear it in his music, whether he's sampling something like Sonic, making references to One Piece. His music comes off, especially like him as a person, you could tell there's personality in his songs. Everything feels personal to a certain degree, right? There's not a song that I've listened to where I couldn't feel some type of emotion. That's like, in my opinion, that's good music. That's great music, right? That's kind of like the point of everything. You want to put yourself in a position where, yeah, I like this. I make good music and I'm proud of it. And it's so stupid because when he actually does like make these songs, people end up judging him for it. When you listen or like a certain thing, it's like an insult to not only you, but your music taste. People all are different. Some people don't even like listening to music. Some people like listening to certain types of music. Some people can listen to anything and find value in it. And those type of people, more often than not, have a bigger bag of songs that they can listen to at a time. And to call said person's music taste bad or to discredit the actual artist, it's undermining the point of expression. Because Slayr, you can tell he's not in it for money. He's in it because he's passionate about it. He's been working at this since he was like 14, and now he's 18, 19. And since he's blown up, everything just went downhill. Being experimental pays. But at the same time, is it really worth it knowing that everything you do is massively criticized to a certain unproportionate degree, undeserving degree? I'd get it if the beats were horrible, mixing was terrible, voice, auto-tune, everything just bad, hating on others. Like, if he was being a genuine demon, grifting or something, like, if he actually deserved the hate he got or is getting, then obviously I wouldn't be making this video, right? But he doesn't deserve anything that he's getting right now, in the sense that all of the hate that he's been receiving shouldn't be there. It should be more so like support or just casual listeners, like people listening to his music and taking something from it. That's what should be happening in this scenario. But instead, we have straight hate, just hates. And then the people that actually do support him are getting massively overshadowed. And it's insane. People can't even animate him and Teto just dancing without people getting angry or saying something racist. It's just crazy to me. Slayr don't want to stick to one niche, so let that boy, let dude do what he wants. It doesn't hurt you, dude. Like, I don't know how to describe this. This doesn't make sense. It doesn't hurt you. Let bro make the music he wants. If you don't like the song or the genre of song that he's like, that you're currently listening to, then just find a song within your niche. Easy. It's not hard. He has a song for everything, or just about everything. I haven't heard a Slayr country song or country adjacent song. In conclusion, Slayr hate is, for the most part, and from what I'm seeing, unjustifiable. He hasn't really done anything aside from state opinions and make music. The fact that a couple songs just invited a whole bunch of racist or I don't even know, hateful people into his community is crazy. But in time, hopefully things get better. And as more music comes out, we kind of get to see where his head's at in terms of, you know, songs. But never mind that. Hopefully, whenever you see this, you leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Hell yeah. All right. Until next time. Man, I'm about to listen to it. What am I going to listen to? I put this shit through the ringer. Thought that you turned to a singer. That who trying to take my lingo. If I told you more than 4 times bingo, I bet that shit out the nose. Thought that she hit a little pause. That think I'm getting too old. Or am I just getting too broke? Level chart. Lay it up. Yeah, they jump out the coop like a wrestler.